Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, some very disturbing news has come to light, and there are scammers out there, and they're using AI, and they're scamming parents. They're faking kidnapping. There are fake kidnap calls, and what they're doing, they're surfing all the different social media platforms. They're looking for parents who have pictures of their children and maybe even some video with their voice. And they're able to use AI to create a fake sounding person that sounds, help, I, I've been kidnapped, mom, help me, dad, help me. And it sounds like your child. And the sad part is there's been a lot of families here in Oakland who have been duped by that scam. And in fact, their children were safe at school and not kidnapped. And so this warning goes out. Be careful when you pick up a phone call. You should have a way to verify uh, your child is safe or not. And there needs to be a code word for your child. That code word uh, is an actual distress, or it's I'm safe. And so parents, you need to be very aware of this. And it's kind of an old scam. I remember hearing about this when I had my stepson, and he was in middle school. And I was all over, and his mother worked, fortunately, close by. Uh, but again, that's always a parent's worst nightmares: have their child kidnapped, or you receive a call saying that your child is kidnapped, and the voice on the other end of the line sounds very convincing these days. Before, it was just a kind of a general child where you couldn't quite make it out, but it sounded kind of like your child. But now, with AIs and these people faking uh, voices, you need to be at the top of your game. You need to have a way to verify, calling the school, or if your child has a phone, text them a 911 and say, are you okay? Send, you know, our code. Send our code if you're okay. Back in our days, we put a electronic beeper, one of those old pagers, on our stepson, electronic leash, and the instruction was, when that pager goes off, you call. There's no excuse for you not calling. We had He was usually at a friend's house or somewhere, and if he was out, call collect, from a payphone. This was when back when uh, cell phones were just coming onto the market. I'm talking the late 80s, early 90s, when he was in middle school. And so things have changed a lot, and a lot of kids have cell phones now. And so there should be a way for you to contact your child in the event that you receive a call like that, whether it's contacting the child directly because they have a cell phone of their own or a means of communication, or contacting the school to verify that they are in attendance at the school and they are not missing. So these are some tips that are being recommended right now, and this went out from the FBI. So this is how important this is. This is an FBI warning that has gone out. And criminals, they're getting smarter. They're getting tools that are very convincing these days. And so you have to be smarter. Don't get taken. There's been a lot of families here who have paid a ransom only to find out that they were scammed and that their child was actually in school perfectly safe. But because they didn't verify or check or have a way to check their child, all they could have done was call the school, because all these calls tend to come when the child is in school. So it's not so much on the weekends, but it can happen. But this is mostly pertains Monday through Friday, and kidnapping somewhere around the school. So this is just a heads up for you folks with children and small children. Keep them close by, keep them safe, have a way to verify uh, their safety if they have a cell phone. And um, it's always good to even put uh, an Apple Air tracker on them, just so that you know where they're at. Uh, put it in their pants pocket, put it in a back pocket, put it in their shoe, and it's small, and they're cheap, and anytime they get within a shot of some Wi-Fi, it gives a location. And so here in throughout nowadays throughout um, the world, it's pretty much impossible not to ping a Wi-Fi system. And so that's why I say it's good to get some air tags or one of those air trackers so that you can put on your child. The AirPods, like I said, are very small. You can put it in their shoe where it goes unnoticed. It's not, or you can put it in their pants pocket, whether it's in their front pocket, back pocket, uh, or you can even find a way to sew it into a garment, and so that way, even if it's very difficult to remove once it's detected. So that's just some heads up ideas to help you stay safe, especially times like this where criminals are using all sorts of tools. And folks, I know you're scared. There's a lot of crime and criminals all over Oakland and everywhere out there, and they're doing everything possible to separate you from your money. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.